Hi, welcome to HowtoDandD. My name is Fred Wheeler, and guess what? I'm here to open more miniatures. Yes, it's an unboxing. You know what my opinion of unboxing videos is, and yet I am doing that yet again. On HowtoDandD, we're unboxing miniatures, and I said I didn't like doing them. Well, what are you getting at, Fred? Are you saying that you are sort of a bit of a hypocrite? Possibly, possibly. It's all about bravery anyway. Dungeons and Dragons. We don't want stupid adventurers, although it's quite funny sometimes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is open up Rise of the Runelords. I've been sitting on these 4 boxes for about a week now, maybe 2 weeks now. Gosh, it's been a while. Anyway, here we are. What I'm going to do, just to reduce the chance of me injuring myself, is I'm going to actually cut them open first, and then I will open them out so you can see what's inside. On this side here, what have we got here? I've got the Bugbear Hero already, as far as I know. I used to have Sione, but she got stolen. The Goblin Commander, or Commando, I'm pretty sure I've got that one, and I think I might have the Stone Giant Champion as well. Over here we have the Young Red Dragon. I believe I do have, I found it sitting somewhere. I don't know about this, is it Sign Spawn? Sign Spawn? Is it a sign? I mean, I don't understand what that's supposed to be, but anyway. The War Chief, Rip Nugget. Yes, I've got some of those. I've got a whole bunch of them actually, and I don't know if I've got a Runelord Kazargoog. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. Anyway, so that's one box open. I've been told that I'm far too slow with my unboxings and I need to get my act together and move a lot faster. It's not exciting to watch somebody cut the box open and not actually see any miniatures on an unboxing. Yet this is the whole point of unboxings, isn't it? Really, when you're watching an unboxing, the whole point is to drag the video out for as long as possible, maximizing the amount of view time. Okay, I'm cutting as fast as I can. I'm trying not to cut myself. I want to bleed everywhere. Give me a box. Yeah, there we go. All right, cut that box open, and the other side, and we're all good. Like so. I think I've done that pretty well. I haven't done too badly. Okay, I'm falling into that. Not doing it fast enough. Oh no, I tore the box. Oh, dilemma. Okay, throw that away. Okay, so these aren't in bubble wrap. I don't understand why. What is this thing? Let's have a look. This is a Malfishniko. It's a big dog with weird ears. Okay, it's a big dog with weird ears. I mean, that's my view of it. You tell me if I'm wrong. I think that's pretty much a fair assessment of it. It's almost a bit like a monkey, but in between maybe a monkey and a... oh, sorry, you don't need to see that in so much. There we go. It's that's the creature. It's not bad. I will use it. I don't know in what, but I will definitely use it at some point. I don't know why these other smaller miniatures are not in bubble wrap. Usually everything's in bubble wrap, right? Come in. Yep. And throw that away. What's this? Oh, let's do a small one. Now this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I don't know if you guys can see this thing, but essentially this is a red cap. Now this red cap is got a red cap. It's so small you will not be able to see the detail on it. There's no point in me coming any closer. But it's holding this enormous scythe. The scythe is larger than it. I don't actually have that many red caps, so I'm quite happy to have this. This is awesome. A bit ridiculous. Kind of reminds me of some of the anime movies, stuff like that. Okay, what else we got here? This is a Denzian of Leng. Leng. So I feel like if it's a Leng Denzian, it almost feels like it's a mummy, but maybe it's not. It's a Denzian of Leng. Is it maybe like a desert folk? It's got lots of wrappings around it. A bit of a dress. Looks like it's either an odd color or it's undead of some kind. It's details. You can just barely make out the eyes on this thing and the details. Although my eyes aren't that great nowadays. Alright, so that's that one. And then what have we got here? This is a Lyri Acnegia. Acnegia? I kind of like this miniature. Its details aren't great, but I don't have a lot of character miniatures, and I feel like this would make a pretty good character miniature. She's got some sort of, I don't know, scrolls, and is that a pen or I don't know what it is. She's holding some wacky thing. A lot of white garb, cloak, your normal sort of stuff, right, and a little bit of colour, and a bit of cleavage. Of course, we've got to have that in some sort of Dungeons and Dragons character, don't we? Why don't they show the cleavage on the guys? I don't understand that. All right, so that's the box 1. Let's move on to box number 2. Safety first, absolutely. How's it going, Travis? Righto, what's my next box? Yeah. So open the box, toss that away without tearing it open this time too much. Oh, yet again, things that aren't actually in bubble wrap. What's this? It's got to be an old. So this looks very familiar. We'll start with that. This is an ogre. Yeah, you guys already knew that though. Okay, it's an ogre. I've got one of these ogres already. In fact, I may have more than one. I don't have an issue with having more ogres. I just feel like it's not as impressive as some of the ogres I've seen in the past. Its belt is covered in little skulls. It's got a big club, and it feels like a underfed ogre who hasn't really had. It's got plenty of detail on the face. The face is awesome. The sculpt is nice. It's just, I don't feel like it's a little undersized, like it's a little baby ogre rather than a big ogre. Anyway, still a good miniature. Okay, what do we get next? Bugbear Hero. I've already got one of these little suckers. He's got a bow. You've seen the picture before, more than likely. It's just the positioning of my hand. There. Okay, right. That's sort of got it. He's got a bow. He's got some wrist wraps. A bit of a kilt going on there. Some quiver with arrows. And a rather ridiculous looking skull cap. But, you know, it's a bugbear. I'm not going to argue with it. And some furry boots. Furry boots are good. Alright, so what's this? This is a sin spawn. It's a sin spawn. Okay, alright, so it's a sign. It's not a sign spawn, it's a sin spawn. Okay, there we go. There. Okay, so he's got a big double axe. He's got little drooply things, funny little bug eyes, dressed in red, odd looking legs. I don't know why he's got the bottom section looks like a bit of a kilt in between, sort of. Don't understand why it would have that sort of thing, but it's fine. It's a monster. I will use it. Okay. Actually, I don't think I've even ever used those particular monsters. Okay, what's this? This is Craven Windstrike. Craven Windstrike is dual wielding. Now, this looks like either a short sword or a very short rapier and a dagger. And he's got himself a vest. He's wearing a lot of brown colours. The details on the face are, the eyes have been picked out quite nicely, but the rest of it, very hard to make out in terms of a sculpt. This is an older set, right? So it's likely, the pose is nice. I like the pose, that's fine. I get it, I understand that. But yeah, okay. But it's another character miniature, and I have so few of them. Excellent, another one to add to the list. Woohoo! Woohoo! Where's box number 3? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I can totally understand, but I've had to. Ooh, look at this. I think I might have actually got one of these. These little suckers break, though. Gotta be careful. They break off at the feet. You've got to, like, glue the thing together in such a way that. Looks like there's a repeat. No, it's another sin spawn. So, I've already got one of these. So, over here, out of the way. Let's start off with the big one, because why not? It's a Forge Fiend. It's a Forge Friend, or is it a Forge Fiend? I think it's definitely a Forge Fiend. Okay, so you can get a decent look at this thing. In the center, Fred, it is basically a great, huge, mechanized, fat-looking thing that's been combined with Logan or Wolverine. That's a furnace. So it's definitely some sort of construct, and it looks like you can see inside it, so it's burning. I mean, I actually think this is a monster. Is awesome. When I got one of these, I was like, oh, I'm so happy, and then it broke on me, and I was like, oh, and then I tried fixing it, and it broke again, and I was like, this sucks. So I have to make sure I figure out how to make sure I can keep this in one piece without it breaking, because it broke the last time and I wasn't happy about it. But this is fantastic. This is the sort of thing that I will scare the bejesus out of my players and probably make it explode when they do kill it, just to make it clear that sometimes killing the monsters is a really bad idea and you should run away or do it from a range. That's me. Okay, so next we have a harpy. Yep, I believe I have one of these harpies already. It's a good sculpt. It's a reasonable miniature. It's a little bit sort of underfed, so it hasn't been eating that much. Or just lean, maybe just lean and well, you know, into fitness, gone to aerobics, stuff like that. Looked after itself. Maybe this is a fitness harpy. One of those fitness harpies, possibly. Good miniature, always good to have more harpies. That way you can throw more than one of them at the same time. I've got this already. This is Voran Decati. Yeah, okay, I believe I have this. This is a tiefling, one of those, with a sword and a shield, all very goldy. Cloak is black and purple, and the face is appalling difficult to pick out. The miniature itself is not bad. I don't know that I have had many players pick this miniature in their games, and I don't think I've even ever used it in my games, which I suppose is a shame. I would probably, if I get enough of them, I'll use them as baddies. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, let us open up the next box, because this has taken way too long, right? Way too long. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Don't know what is going on here. Don't know. This is a little bit small. I was expecting a bit of size, but apparently not. Okay, so let's shuffle these things out of the way and look at this one. This is, I've already got a goblin commando on a goblin dog. Look, I have shown people videos on this goblin dog before, up close. It's actually a really good miniature, and having more of them just makes it more entertaining when you suddenly have goblins show up on dogs, mounted, of all things. I'm sure the players will appreciate the fact that they can now move much faster than they were before. No, they probably won't. But it's a really nice sculpt, good paint job, awesome miniature, and I've got more of them. Yeehaw. What is this thing? This is a... Oh, I might have used these as Varoks, but it's not actually a Varok. It looks a bit like a Varok. It is a Llama Kucharamia. Oh, whatever. It is a pink-white birdie thing. That's basically... I like it as a monster. Having more of them is always good. I don't know if I've actually got this. I may have something that's similar, but not exactly the same. Pretty good sculpt, reasonable paint job for, you know, mass production. Let's get real, it's mass production, so you can't expect too much. But I like the miniature. It's good. It's fun. Okay. This is a Runelord Kazog. This is the one on the side of the box. Well, what do you know? I've got him. He's now mine. He will be my friend. No, he probably won't. He looks like a bad guy. Looks like a mage of some kind. He's very green and goldy. His face is very hard to pick out. The eyes work. The mouth is almost gone. It's like his mouth has been closed up. They've done like a a Deadpool thing with this miniature, zipped up his mouth. He's got some sort of weapon behind him that's all bent. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all bent. Maybe it's a whip that's flaming. It might actually be a whip that's flaming. So being bent makes sense, I guess. So yeah, that's what's going on behind him. And he's got some magical green stuff which sort of blends into the rest of his costume. And some sort of, yeah. Still like it, and it's another character miniature, or I can use it as a villain. Got to have more villains. Although I tend to like my villains to be much more intimidating. This is a llama. She's part, I think that's supposed to be part, is it bear? No, it's not bear, it'd be part lion, and top half is woman, or female, black hair, with a dagger that's sort of serrated. The eyes and the face are actually pretty good. you can probably actually pick that out. Rather, I can actually see it. There's a bit of cleavage because, of course, female character got to have cleavage yet again. One of the things that seem to be a pretty standard feature for these sorts of miniatures. Okay, so this is what we've got. So you tell me. I'm actually not unhappy. This I didn't really care about, but these other ones, kind of really fun, to be honest. I actually like these a lot. And I will obviously use them because you know how many videos I do with miniatures. It's endless supply of these little suckers, right? I just keep pumping them out over and over and over again until either people get sick of them or they just ask for more. So yeah, tell me, what do you think of Rise of the Runelords? It's been out for a long time, so the chances are it's not going to be something that's a surprise to you. But let me know in the chat if you want to. Look, if you want to support my channel, I have many more videos, not so much on opening miniatures, but about other things other than doing that. And you're welcome to go and check those videos out if you want to. I don't do Patreon, but I do have affiliate links to the Book Depository and Amazon where you can go and buy stuff and help support the channel. So I keep making videos, not so much like this sort of video, because this is really my day off and I'm just mucking around really. And I just wanted to get the boxes open so I could see what was inside. So that's what I've done. So share, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell button to be notified if you want to know when I'm live and when I publish new videos. And make sure to make a comment. That's what it's there for, down in the comment section if you're not part of the live stream. And hey, till next time, keep rolling those 20s. The problem is, I never have the dice ready when I need to have it ready, right? And there it is. I got a 7.